Trey Jones is another glue guy, if you will. You guys know how I feel about Trey Jones. Quite a few people have come out and said, "Hey, Clan, bro, like, why do you not talk about Trey Jones enough? Like, you were so crazy about Josh Primo. You're so crazy about Jeremy Sohan. You give so much love to these other players, but you don't give it to Trey Jones." Well, we're gonna talk about Trey Jones, okay? And this article basically highlights everything I feel about Trey Jones. So, yeah.
I want some rest. Are we having fun yet?
All right, so let's go ahead and talk about him. So good things happen for the Spurs when Trey Jones is leading the break. Now, before we talk about this really quick, if you guys want to support the channel, clanthemerchfan.com, link in the description. If you guys want to support, I really do appreciate the love, none the less. All right, so here we go. Wait, this is the wrong article. Here's the right article. Good things happen for the Spurs when Trey Young. The young guard might still struggle on offense in the half court, but he's been using his speed and decision making to be a huge plus in transition. So let's just read through this a little bit. This year, as DeJounte Murray was shipped out and no replacement was acquired, he has been asked to do a lot more than that. While there have been some ups and downs, the most interesting aspect of Jones' season so far has been the revelation that he could actually be better suited for a faster, more aggressive style on offense than previously thought, especially as a passer. So we can see here, Jones ranks third in the league behind Nikola Jokic and Tyrese Halliburton in the percentage of points he generates in transition coming as a result of an assist as opposed to a bucket, according to Synergy Sports. He also ranks second in assists in transition amongst players who have finished at least 50 possessions on the break. His assist to turnover ratio isn't elite, but it's solid, as he ranks 20th, right above Jokic and Trey Young. Those numbers paint him as a near elite transition orchestrator on a team that ranks around the middle of the pack in terms of points scored on the break. When the Spurs are running and Jones is leading the charge, good things tend to happen because he has the right amount of speed, patience, and good judgment. So here's the thing. This is what I've been saying all along. As far as he's not elite, he's solid. And I'm sorry that I haven't given Trey Jones much love as I did other players, but at the same time, I see him as more of a backup point guard in the future, like a solid player that can come in, keep things together, make the right decisions, but not necessarily someone that's going to come in and just light the world on fire. And that's okay. That's fine. I didn't necessarily expect that of him. And as far as his defense, I think is really good. Like maybe top 5 defender on this team. I would say probably number 1 would be, what do you guys think? I do want to hear the comments on here. Probably Jeremy Sohan, then your boy Jakob, and maybe Romeo Langford. Not 100% sure where I would put Trey Jones there, but Trey Jones is a really good defender too. He's just overall solid, but there's nothing there where I sit back and I'm like, oh yeah, this is the future. I don't know. He seems like a player that, like, very similar to kind of Corey Joseph, in that I think he's important for the team. I think if he was on the 2013, 2014 team, like if he was playing around that time, I think fans would look at him fondly, right? But as it stands, I really like him. I think that he's a really good decision maker, good player. And here's the thing, Popovich has said this, and I don't know if we went over it in a video before, but Papa said this, that Trey Jones plays winning basketball, and that's good. That's a good thing. And what does that mean? That just means he plays smart, he plays patient, he doesn't go above and beyond as far as playing outside of himself. He makes his teammates better. He's a good leader as far as communication on defense and offensive end. Everything is pretty solid. And that's all I can say. It's just that he's solid. He's a solid player. He's not going to make this huge difference between you winning or losing with the team that we have constructed right now. But if we were to get a star in the future, superstars in the future or whatnot, he comes off the bench, or even if we have a good enough starting unit where he'll just be the starter, he'll make other team or other players better. He did the same thing in college, and he's a glue guy here. So I think he has a fine career ahead of him overall. It's just not a matter of me getting stupidly excited about it. So I'm not trying to be like a Debbie Downer or anything. I do like Trey Jones. He's just one of those guys where it's like, I don't know what you want from me. Like, what more do you want from me? Like, I don't know. But I like him. Solid player. And these numbers show that in transition, he is really impressive. Like, really impressive. Whenever you're in the same lines of Nikola Jokic and Tyrese Halliburton, I mean, being in any statistical category with those two guys, you're doing something right. So anyways, just want to show some love, but also double down, I guess, on how I feel about Trey Jones. But I'll get with you guys later, man. If you want to support the channel, please clanthemerchfan.com. Get yourself some merch, man. Clanthemerchfan.com. Get yourself some merch, man. Maybe that should be that should be my quote. That should be my that should be what I say. Guys, I'm so sleepy. I'm so sleepy. I'll get with you guys later. Until next time. Bye.